Hello, what's up guys? Okay, let's say you want to design antenna but the material is not available on material library on CST. For example, you want to design fabric antenna or you want to using shaded super fabric as a patch and background but the material is not available. So what you can do is you can create a new material on CST. But before that, you need to know the parameter value of the material. For example, we are going to design patch and ground by using shaded super fabric, and you need to know the conductivity value. Here is 1.1810 power of 5 Simon per meter, and the thickness is 0.17 millimeter. So you can get the value from the datasheet. And then you want to using cotton as a substrate. So you need to know the dielectric constant or the relativity permittivity epsilon r of the fabric at particular frequency you want to design. For example, you want to design antenna at 2.5 gigahertz, so the value of the electric constant is 2.4, and the thickness for such fabric is 1.5 millimeter. So you need to find out the value first. So what you can do, you can measure the cotton to find out what is the dielectric constant, or you can refer the others journal. Okay, let's design the antenna. So go to the modeling, the brick, escape. So you can give the name, for example, the ground plane, and the size, width of the antenna, the ground, which is this is the example, okay? And the thickness is 0.17 millimeter, and at the material, so since there are no available fabric or sheet super in the new material library, so we're going to design new material. Click here. So from new material box, so you can give the name shaded super, and then the type. So we're going to choose lossy metal, and now you can put the value of the electric conductivity, which is 1.18, and in power of 5, right? And power of 5, you need to use E plus 0.005 Simon per meter. So it means 1.18 and power of 5 Simon per meter. And then you can change the color. For example, change to the gray, and click OK. So the CST we automatically calculate the value from 1 GHz up to 3 GHz. It depends on your setting frequency. So click OK, and go to the component. So you will have your ground plane of the shaded super. So next we're going to design substrate. So go to modeling, click on brick, escape. So here is substrate. So our substrates will be cotton, right? So this is the size of the substrate. Zero 0.17 is a shaded super size, and then plus the thickness of the cotton is 1.5 millimeter, and then the material. So again, we're going to design new material. Okay, for substrate, there are two ways to design the new material. So the first one is we using the general here, and give the name for the material, which is cotton, and type is a normal. Epsilon is the dielectric constant of our material. For our case, we design the antenna at 2.5 GHz, so the relativity permittivity or the epsilon r is 2.4. Here 2.4, and then you can click on apply or OK. So the second method is you can go to the dispersion, go to the user, click on dispersion list, So here, if you have two value of your material, which is the epsilon r, the electric constant, and also the loss factor, so you can put manually. Let's say the frequency is 2.5 gigahertz, and then the permittivity is 2.4. And example, the loss factor is a 0.23. Or another way is if you have the measurement value of your material at a different frequency. For example, from 1 gigahertz here is up to 6 gigahertz, you have the value of the dielectric constant and the loss factor. So it's not practical to type all this value manually. So what you can do is you can load this file. So here, let me delete first. So go to the load file and find your measurement files. Here is gotten. So the CST will load all the value. So let's say if you have the negative value, so you need to delete. And this have the red color is actually the top of the file is the title, it's not the value. So we're going to delete the first row here. And then make sure there are no negative value. And then you good to go. Click on apply. Click on OK. So CST will automatically plot your dielectric constant value and the loss factor of the cotton. And click OK. Go to the component. So here you have the substrate and ground plane. It's actually super. So let's say you want to design the page or the top, right? So go to the material. So you have setting the cotton and the sheet super. So you can choose from here. Alright, that's all. Thank you guys.